The journalists can go and do their investigation. The office is locked. There is no working activity on the campus once the students are now resumed classes. Now to offer issue. Offer is saying that that's my problem. And the State Joseph Iman Boaka rescue mission to settle their 7-month salaries, protocol, their vacation school salaries and real. To settle the salary disparities. According to our intelligence, that my plan has increased few of associates, a chronic role associating with all. One secretary general in your office is now making 2,000 United States dollars. Our faculty's member are making 400. That is a disservice to education, a disservice to education.
So she secured 10,000 for Western women living in the holiday instructors for pay.
According to our information again, she has brought undergraduate students from USAID, retired USAID member who were expelled by the warlord President Donald Trump of America to work.
Appointed new corps of officers to study affairs of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. And everybody is celebrated because of the kind of folks that went there knowing their individual history. So Liberia felt that even if this was not the end to that fight, which is a national threat today to our peace and democracy, to the growth and development of this country, there's no if and all of what we're trying to do. Once we do not fight this thing, we are done. The voice of politics, this is not laughing matter. That's why we're always discussing this matter. Because you can build whatever you want to build. It gets useless to you all. Because today, when your kids are falling prey, you die. What you swear for to build will be sold for little or nothing. Even you, every time you take a step out of the home, valuable that you took huge sum of money to buy your television, upon your return you will not find it. Your label set, your copper, pot, pen, your wallet as soon as you lay down, your cell phone, the stove. And you just name everything that your child or children will lay their hands on to support the habit. So the president again came and appointed sort of officers, the likes of Ibrahim Kumar, the likes of Fadi Guy, the likes of Baoko. These are people who have interacted with them for a long period of time, know how workaholic and the history of how they have presented themselves. So we all celebrated. But in a split second, internally, there was some power struggle. There was rumor in the public that, no, this other person was involved into this thing, this other person wanted to overdo, this person wanted to overshadow this person, wanted to do this other person work, but this person was protecting certain group of people. So they could not understand themselves. So, oh yeah, they were internal rallying. This other commander is changing this other person from this position to the next position with all the knowledge of the federal government. The person said, no, the other person must go there. So we heard of these things around. Till we finally went viral. We had a civil outburst. Effectives attempt to use weapons and all of these things. We all saw the video at the end of the day. The president had to suspend it. And Liberians, both women and girls, were so disappointed. Even some of them got disappointed in themselves that because of what they built over the years and to have seen themselves in that position, thinking that they have come to help to save the state from something like eating the fabric of our society. At the end of the day, they had a replace. The president had a new person to add in time. And you look around, there were a lot of recommendations. When the president looked around again, he brought a team again got a new team, to work on this. Got mad. And everybody started to celebrate. And later again, we saw the increase of drugs. While these folks are in position. And fingers started being pointed at some of them who were in it. We started to hear leak audio. There were some folks who should have been in a position to erect the necessary checkpoint and all of these things, to protecting this person, protecting that person. After Liberians turned out in the numbers under the rain to march and pay and call government attention to make this thing a national emergency that should be fought. And in fact, immediately. But at the end of the day, we saw something else. And the president again had to get rid of those people. They have to clear the decks. The president brought in a new team in the meantime to stir the affairs. We will watch to see how they work, whether they will be, the president will permanently appoint them or a new batch will come again. Now, this is the embarrassing part of it. There's no even anybody. These are law enforcement officers that we have seen come and go. What's the problem? These are not people who were just taken so easily from other, professional backgrounds. But these are folks who understand the terrain, the tenacity, and people have seen them for a long period of time, are luminaries in the police or in state security. Will this be the last trial again we will have with law enforcement officers who are coming down to hide in the meantime? Will we now see return to the same old thing as usual? Because every time that we see these folks, when they are appointed, they're taking offices, we hear all of what we want to hear. And at the end of the day, it's a different ball game. Will we now go to see another internal fight that somebody thinks that somebody wants to overshadow his or her working? Because these are some of the questions we will have to be asking ourselves. We listen to the officer in charge, the Gerald Biako. Now he said, your report. He was talking and he listened, your report, reportedly that people can send money on mobile account, so he would black his mobile account. He finished blacking it. And after a while, he has said, and this is where Liberians wait to see the actualization of it, a military drug test for all LDA officers. These are nice pronouncements. Very nice. That folks will always love to hear. And this is not just the first time. There are other folks who have come. Some of them were talking that they will do random drug testing. Liberian waited in their numbers. They could not see. Probably took place. They did not hear it, or they did not see it. We are not getting new commitment again from the new team about what they want to do. Yeah. That he will make sure that all of the officers, and I love Sebastian File, the turnover. Biako said something that is key, and that we don't see it so easily. It happens, but it's not so weird to just see it happening normally, because what we see in our society, when you are appointed, you're happy, you take the position. When you are dismissed or suspended, you're never around to do a proper turnover. So sometimes it makes it so difficult for those who take over from you to even start from where the issues start from. And I think the mechanism need to be put into place that will cut off this culture of, boycotting ceremony. So even if the president appointed you, you celebrate it. You have a time. You took your family with you, your friends, when you were taking oil. Now you're leaving. You're so mad. You are not around to even tell folks who work with you thank you for the 2 days, the 1 week, the 3 months or 1 year, 5 years, and all work together. So that you even encourage them to work with those who have come in. Because there are folks, normally when they get to places of work, they build their own selves. They build folks, that we heavily depend on them, or they can depend on them. They will build individuals who they can have the trust kept in. So sometimes when you're leaving and you are not around to tell those who come in, or to encourage those who are leaving behind, to open up and work with those who have come in to help, you leave them in that corner. They feel that they've been left alone, they are rejected. So when you take that fear off them, it's surviving 5 years, there are a lot of rumors about you, but your presence during the turning over ceremony is something that is welcoming. And getting from instances, showing places like, the warehouse where all of those drugs they kept, you call it, talk about the safe and all of these things there, and you have given yourself that once you'll be around, if the team are going into it, need pieces of advice, you're willing to give them that, you're willing to help, that's welcome, that's great. We hope our folks who have gone there. But this is it. We are now seeing another set of officers, law enforcement officers, who have gone to take over for now the LDA. It might not just be the end, but can we see the beginning to the end? Because we have listened to colorful speeches from those who have gone there. What's the problem? And we have asked national government, other folks, that the president said, this fight, it is time that we fight it, and the national government should take the lead. And we're asking the national partners, so we need the financial and logistical support to this body. Let's get to know what's the problem now. The tax is on the government, but we also are citizens of the country. It also upon us. But are we now making more commitment than, you have not taken the seat public, but some of the things being said, is it meant that they end, or it's just one other talk now to impress the president or to impress the public that you're there and high, you will be going after people and all of these things. What mechanism? You talk about confidentiality, good. Because there are folks within some of the discussion, no information will be out. And sometimes, when you get to these kind of places, different position, to our new folks who are officially taking over, don't listen to gossip. And don't be too fast. Take your time to study the team. This fight, they're not muscle fight. This fight, that fight with intelligence and having real concrete and sufficient evidences of facts or information that that is concrete, that when you go on a raid, you'll be successful. Their fight should not be with the end users. We need a new strategy. How do we get to those traffickers? Stop chasing those young boys and girls. When they don't see it, they will not take it. So we expect the team to go and sit and put a new idea together. How to make sure that they can reduce the trafficking of the drugs across Liberia. You take a patrol to the border points. Go to the airport. See what's the problem. Look at some of the officers. Probably they want to work, but they are constrained. They are overwhelmed by the folks that are coming in, going out, and they don't have the logistics. We need electrical gadgets. Our officers will be trained. You talk about compulsory drug tests. We're getting reported that a lot of folks who are volunteers. You got to look at personnel review. Let's know what those in the LDA on government salary that the LDA is fully in the know of. Like when you see somebody, because some of the folks you see them with LDA uniform, they might not just be legitimate officers. And you go to test them, you find the very folks you see today who are fighting it, being tested positive that this person has this amount of drugs in it, or this person is a substance abuser. So what do we do? What are because of the guys? That's why the fight is being undermined. So there are a whole lot of ideas. There are a whole lot of things that you will have to play. Patrick Komosu, yes, a lot of folks, you just returned a couple of months from a peacekeeping mission representing your country, Liberia National Police, in Sudan. Today you're back home. We all say yes. And the rest of the team. And to all of the county commanders of the LDA, all the other various detachments, the other different communities and all of the places, cities and all wherever. You need to sit with them. These guys are the guys who are in real business with these people. We heard a lot of reports in the past. We say hearing some of the reports. What are some of the truth? But you have to look into some of the matters. Some of the guys, as soon as they make their county commander, they appoint them to go and take care of the other country. In split second, you find them with cards. They start building. They got 4, 5, 6 motorbikes in the traffic. They got keke. They're protecting those who they should be arresting. Because it's where they take the money from and leave the society vulnerable. Those of you who always see these things as politics, it's time you also get involved in the air. There should be new strategy design, how we engage community leaders, how we engage whistleblowers, how do we protect them? Because if you hear the news that they're getting drugs in the other community, that's how you pick up your route. You see everybody passing just like them, and we still will not be getting there. Because those guys are not the real target. Once you take down the main target, the people at the bottom, they know how to do themselves. You don't have to tell them. Every day we raid this place, raid that place. Well, yes, Senator DeLong and other folk calling for a specialized code for drugs issued in Nigeria. When you people pass it down to give the financial support, they carry to, the fight being all man from all lot of areas. When they take it down to the house or the legislature, you pass it. What's the budgetary support? But when they made it fiscal year, when they submit the budget, you're looking in it, what is there for the legislators? You will not think about what's there for education, what's there for health, what's there for security. You're looking there, what's there for your cards. So sometimes you just say these things. You call for these things. Do you know how many courts we shut off in Liberia? How many courts that you have been established that are existing by law, but yet we don't have the financial strength to have it operating? NCC calling for a fast track court as well to handle corruption matters speedily. Now you're calling for another court to handle drugs related issues. The bottom line will come again, do we have the financial capability? Do we have the logistics? The president said, yes, we'll take up the fight. How much in this fight? The new folks. In the meantime, how much are we prepared? Will they not be somebody that's going to sacrifice and they become, vulnerable to those who are trafficking the drugs? Because if these people are saying they're going on operational, and at the end of the day, telling all that the vehicle don't have fuel, you expect him to take his money from his pocket. You run around the whole day with the officers. At the end of the day, the salary delay, no operational budget. When they go on operation, at least each officer is entitled to this for this, water, the money for lunch and all of these things. They start paying on operation. This thing is not colorful speeches. Because as soon as you announce about this issue of compulsory testing of LDA officer, some of them today will start. Clean the system. You do the test, nothing. Because we got to know what happens if you test these people. And we see that some of the banned substances that are in the country for the Ministry of Health are in them. It says that with this rope there, we get this. Because we got to put measure what to do with them. What do we do with them? Because when you find these people guilty after doing the test, and you know that, what will you do? You talk about military drug tests, yes. Liberians want to hear these things. Liberians are willing to give the full support in information, in prayers, and whatever means they will support. But you go in there now. This is a national threat. You'll be building your house today. You bring out of the bricks, you put it there. When the people work in the morning, late evening, everybody, the workers, they leave. You come back, you see those bricks, a lot of them gone. You got people in the community that will be telling somebody they bring. You see the young man passing, you say, I want 5 bricks. Yeah, probably that way in the evening, tomorrow he goes to the next person, he collects it and give it to you. You get his one thing, he goes to support the habit. So we have to fight it from all sides. Because we have made the fight so comical. 1 minute we're making some other way, 1 minute we say that the other person brought it drunk because the other government in power. Next minute the other government come when another harmful substance, that the other person brought it. At the end of the day, we have seen what has come over us. We will travel around the world. We will ask for others to support. if we do not rehabilitate, we do not set the standard, we do not set the bar high for those who are trafficking, we do not prosecute people and give them lengthy sentences, that people who are involved will see and serve as deterrent, with structured measures being put into place. We will just be changing people. And at the end of maybe we have just dissolved the LDA and low out to the army and the police. Because we have seen top trained, experienced security people going over there, but yet if they are not having power struggle within, they are also reportedly involved in protecting these people because huge cash always involved. And it's time that we amend the side of our legitimate LDA officer, police officer, and they should be the collective fight. Like he said, he will work with the police, he will work with other state security apparatus. That's welcoming. Because we have gotten report over the time reportedly that so even top police officers are even protecting and shielding some of these folks. So we should see this as something that look, and this is why he said in this regard the LDA will work closely with the Liberia National Police and all members of the joint security in every operation. Let it be made clear, time is running out for those involved in illicit drug trafficking, distribution and abuse. The LDA will employ every lawful means to restore sanity and safeguard the future of our beloved nation. Nice words. That was what he was able to say to us. That was what he was able to say to us. In all of these things, he's the officer in charge, Gerald Bialo. Everybody got it right. The nice thing. You know, sometimes in life, let's be honest, that place is tempting all around the world. That place is somewhere where people mess their character. That place is a place where when you are not careful, you fall from grace to grass. It's one area, very tempting, where you destroy your entire reputation you built over the year and destroy your entire family, your children as well. Because one slip, and be careful. To all of you, I will say it, who are taking over. You see people smiling, clapping when you showing their teeth. Some of those who been removed from those positions that you're going in, they will come after you directly or indirectly. They got all the information, they were in deals with other people, allegedly. They will set you up. And your name will be in the public. And the president will dismiss you. They will set you up. Some of them are living with the agency in the force that will still feed them with information and say, sometimes, you know, the man will take the telephone call, agent this. I mean, I offer hire new bosses. Ready to talk now. Say, I want to you're talking, just say I injured. When we want some operation, he call us, them will move on there. Good, that man get first info. Other person say, other person right now. We went somewhere, they exhibit, we can see it. No account. Okay. You see somebody, oh yeah, the next is plenty on your men. The president have to look to the LDA again, because those who he sent there again, they are in bed. With those who they should be apprehending. So we hope that you people be mindful. As you're leading, watch your back, watch your front, watch your shoulders. They fight, they not play fight. Political actors will fight you as well. Because the sole intent is to pin the particular government bad because they want to make sure that this fight is undermined, and they think that's the only means of fighting politically. That's how we have undermined almost everything. Some of the political actors today, whether in government or outside government, you people may have crossed paths in a negative form. They still have all these things in their hearts. And could not see the main why you sit at a level on the national scene that should be critically scrutinized and people should not even bat their eyes off you. They are ready to do everything possible to get you down, to destroy you, to damage you. And you know that place over there, when you are taken away from there, look, it's almost like you are taking almost everything you built for yourselves. You have gone through the rank and file, well-respected officers. You come from the NSA, people who keep surveillance, classify information, know how to investigate. Don't destroy yourself there. Because some of the officers, you will be surprised. And I know some of you might not just come out to say it. Some of you surprised to see how much money has gone into your account, your mobile account. Because just the pronouncement, sometimes, maybe somebody, you know, there are some positions in this country. No, if we have followed it, we've been looking, we've been hearing, but you know, people will never tell you it's true so easily. But something, you know, some of these things I've said in the public as rumor, some of these things are true, but to verify is very difficult because some people think it's personal, they will not tell you, except people who close, who will be telling you, but you need to just keep your own surveillance and know whether these things are actually real. Because some of the folks in state security, just by the pronouncement that the president appointed the other person, people looking for all your telephone numbers. Those unscrupulous people who are undermining the fight or undermining the development of Liberia. You want to get your number. You say now you look on your phone, you see $2,000 US. Oh, from who? So you got a quarter that will get there, welcome. You have not taken seat officially. Or you see 2,000. Or one of the agents that is the chief somebody they want to see you there even. Want to see you at one of the best hotels, dressed like a businessman, and you're going to sit. And the man tells you everything, put it before you on the table. And said, this is the deed. Said she, when you work with me, trust me, every Saturday, then get one trusted agent to come and pick up your lady. And you sit there, you imagine, it's not your salary. You're receiving 100 to 200,000, I bring that up, almost every week. Start thinking now. So you fall to it. That led to a lot of folks that may be met, there must be measures put into place. That when you're talking about this issue of military drug tests, if any one of our officers are tested positive for all of the bound substances, what will you do to them? Will we just dismiss them? Because if you dismiss them, they go right back into the society. They even more because these people are people who already got information. And just, you don't just get there and just start teaching people. You gotta be, you know, we know how. And don't just carry your people, you know, instead of a tractor picking here, so you're sending him to the other country or you're making him commander to the other place. No. Just study the terrain. You will not be there when your officers are performing their duties. So when you're sending somebody, know who you're sending and study the terrain and give a strict mandate. How officers should be reporting. Commanders, counter commanders. This drugs thing, the millions and billions of dollars fight around the world. In country called Liberia, especially for the latest tender, Small money means a whole lot to people. And especially where we are having huge deficit when it comes to integrity in our officials. You need to stand tall. We don't want to hear that once when one powerful guy by the respect the call Diablo, Patrick. No. We want to continuously hear these names making money, serving the country. You will be paid. You will be compensated. You need not to go and take extra. Most especially the extra you want to take, if you decide to do it, is harmful for the society because you are giving giveaway. You're opening the floodgates. You know. Because if you be persuasive, you use that persuasive method and cajole some of your officers, trust me, you will get detailed information. You will move. Some of the folks who are the caught in. What's going on, man? How you go operation? You know, how you are close to them, so how people get job yet? You know, like very man, they can't lie. They say chief to tell you. You see that business over there, or you see that other person over there, or you see that other person over there, that so minister, so represented, brother, son, or wife. Get up entertainment center, but don't see that small shop. You just looking at small shop. Is the BB cars can pack it from here? He said, yes, okay. I've been a small area now. The consignment can come over there. I play all the BB men go get a big one. He said, okay. So I say, okay, you don't have a name to know your intent. Yeah, free education will not pay over again. But when you turn to carry that your iron fist in your hand, you say no. You will have to convince your officers. You people have to sit with the Minister of Finance. You have to sit with the Joint Committee on Security at the legislature. Let's see where we can find money. Let us not put into colorful speeches, start talking things I will not do, start talking things I will want you tomorrow when you can do it. You talk about you involve the national prayer and the joint security. Welcome it. That's good. You can work alone. And you talk about the collective effort from all Liberians in this fight. Yes. Get detailed information. The NSA man who's there. Let get to know what are some of our ministers, our director, top business people, people who are running major hotels, motels, entertainment center across Liberia are involved in this thing. Get classified information that we can move on the name and shame. Start running to the Zen shops. It will not help. And we feel that this should be the last test with the president inputting state security to the LDA, because if these new group of people go on to fail us, where do we go again? And let them get the full support, please, that we will hold them accountable. And when we are dealing with them when they are falling prey, there will be no mercy. We will treat them like those who they after, because they've been paid with taxpayer money, and they chose to pay the people back with evil. Yeah. Well, which one of the sectors we can just turn and say, yeah, is actually working so well for us? Everybody just looked at it, just starting. So keep your interest coming this morning while you are also following the broadcast. You win for yourself $4,000 Liberian radio entertainment cool cash giveaway. It's here on the morning ride as usual. You know, all you need to do is dial *799*11# and you pay the object, you know, $100 Liberian or 70 cents US, and you stand a chance away. You want to pay 2 times, 3 times, just put in the number. Your tickets are there. 4 times or 5 times, just put in the number. Or you just use the short code. You dial *799#, the option 11 there, and you just put in your mobile MTN. Make sure you have money in it. You win for yourself 4,000 in the next couple of minutes. So keep your interest high. So this fight should not just be the fight that you want to make impression on the president. They fight, they're not impression fight. They're result-oriented fight. We need results. Too many people have come and gone. And like the NSA boss, let's fight it now. Come start fighting for ELDA. Then the NSA, the president was being very strategic to have sent somebody from the NSA. You know, these people, they know how to keep surveillance. Review some of your captains, commanders, review some of your agents. Keep surveillance on and see some of the things they got for themselves. Let them be able to prove to you how they earn the money to build some of those things, to own some of the things that they are owning. Right within the house, you'll see what we will handle. Because we can't keep people that we will pay to do the work, or even if they pay them small money, but the man is a margin worth 5 days his salary. We're reaching a point where people's properties will be frozen, will be seized. We will auction it. Once investigation done and you fall in the act, we will auction it. We'll sell it. We will sell it, and the community will find it in that house. That because you commander and you are caught in doing business or shooting people, protecting traffickers, protecting disobedience. You to the extent escorting them. We will sell your properties. The community that our property will be in will sell it and will give back to the community. We'll look for one project in the community and implement it to serve as a deterrent. We should not just be leaving these people. We should not. This is something that we've for so long have overlooked. You know, we have said a lot of things. Let's listen to Sebastian Farr. Fitzgerald Diago.
A lot ahead of us. That with determination, discipline, and collective effort, we shall overcome these challenges and restore the dignity, integrity, and effectiveness of this noble institution. The proliferation and abuse of illicit drugs stand today as one of grievous national threats confronting Liberia. It endangers our youth, undermines our communities, and poses a direct risk to national security. Confronting this crisis requires the full support of every Liberian. Together, we must build a society free from this devastating source of drugs. But this fight must begin with us, the men and women of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Those leading the war against drugs must themselves be beyond reproach. Therefore, I hereby announce the immediate launch of the compulsory nationwide drug test for all LDO officers. They will set a tone for accountability, integrity, and discipline within our ranks. In the incoming days, the LDO will intensify its operations and pursue the sources of drug trafficking and distribution with renewed vigor, without fear nor favor. We call on every citizen to cooperate with us in this fight. To strengthen public engagement, we will surely establish an anti-drugs hotline through which citizens can provide critical intelligence to aid our operations. To our police and the media, we appeal for your partnership in this endeavor. The role in sensitizing, informing, and educating the public is indispensable. We pledge our transparency, accountability, and openness as we discharge this mandate on behalf of the Liberian people. And to all drug traffickers, distributors, and those who profit from the destruction of lives, consider this your final warning. The LDA will come after you with full weight of the law. There will be no hiding place. We will pursue you relentlessly, prosecute vigorously, and ensure that justice is served. The time of impunity is over. In this regard, the LDA will work closely with the Liberia National Police and all members of the Joint Security Area Operation. Let it be clear, time is running out for those involved in illicit drug trafficking, distribution, and abuse. The LDA will...
You hearing Viago? It's telling us, I'm hoping, the government, the president, and other folks are listening. He's telling you LDA is not paying him, that the police pay him. He don't will go to sign in because he is out. So, if this could be another floodgate that could undermine the fight, because yes, there are budgets set to pay these people for the positions they send it in, and now you're telling us LDA is not paying you. You just seen this as a special assignment. So you get paid for the police, and you on the other side because you've been asked to go there by the president. Do we still need to just look at these people? These are some of the things that right now you happy. You will celebrate. It's easy to talk it. But you go over there now, the energy, the zest you start up with, you start to reduce because you're not getting anything from the LDA. You start getting involved in other things. People start calling you into the other one, calling you into the other one. You say, but why I get this so much? So let me go for that thing over there. And we want to see the level of cooperation and high professionalism exhibit against you people. You respectfully disagree on issues and resolve it. Let it not be one person want to do the showmanship, one person want to overlap. Every single person over there understand the functions. Why you are there. They give it to you, you have read it, probably, or you can still have it and know your function, your theory are there. The deputy of administration, you know what role you're supposed to play. The director proper, the operation, you know how you're supposed to. So all of these things should not be something that will come in with conflict, where one person want to play the 3-person role, or one person want to go into another person function with off coordination, one person obstructing, and all of these things. Drugs fight now get volunteer. The same volunteer been talking. That they are going to tell that. Ah yeah. So Mr. President, these people should be paid. While they are dead, we will have to compensate them until probably they are appointed permanently or they are relieved to go back to the old position if it need be that they perform well or they did not mess up with the character. Because right now, the presidential appointment or when you be from over there, when the president was never certified, to the work or the public start to cry, get ready. So, listen to the chief again.
Employ every lawful means to restore the land ahead of us. That with determination, discipline, and collective effort, we shall overcome these challenges and restore the dignity, integrity, and effectiveness of this noble institution. The proliferation and abuse of illicit drugs stand today as one of grievous national threats confronting Liberia. It endangers our youth, undermines our communities, and poses a direct risk to national security. Confronting this crisis requires the full support of every Liberian. Together, we must build a society free from this devastating source of drugs. But this fight must begin with us, the men and women of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Those leading the war against drugs must themselves be beyond reproach. Therefore, I hereby announce the immediate launch of the compulsory nationwide drug test for all LDO officers. They will set a tone for accountability, integrity, and discipline within our ranks. In the incoming days, the LDO will intensify its operations and pursue the sources of drug trafficking and distributions with renewed vigor, without fear nor favor. We call on every citizen to cooperate with us in this fight. To strengthen public engagement, we will surely establish an anti-drugs hotline through which citizens can provide critical intelligence to aid our operations. To our colleagues in the media, we appeal for your partnership in this endeavor. The role in sensitizing, informing, and educating the public is indispensable. We pledge our transparency, accountability, and openness as we discharge this mandate on behalf of the Liberian people. And to all drug traffickers, distributors, and those who profit from the destruction of lives, consider this your final warning. The LDA will come after you with full weight of the law. There will be no hiding place. We will pursue you relentlessly, prosecute vigorously, and ensure that justice is served. The time of impunity is over. In this regard, the LDA will work closely with the Liberia National Police and all members of the Joint Security in every operation. Let it be clear, time is running out for those involved in illicit drug trafficking, distribution, and abuse. The LDA will employ every lawful means to restore sanctity and safeguard the future of our beloved nation. To God above, and with the support of every Liberian, we shall prevail. Thank you. The Lord ahead of us. That with determination, discipline, and collective effort, we shall overcome these challenges and restore the dignity, integrity, and effectiveness of this noble institution. The proliferation and abuse of illicit drugs stand today as one of grievous national threats confronting Liberia. It endangers our youth, undermines our communities, and poses a direct risk to national security. Confronting this crisis requires the full support of every Liberian. Together, we must build a society free from this devastating source of drugs. But this fight must begin with us, the men and women of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Those leading the war against drugs must themselves be beyond reproach. Therefore, I hereby announce the immediate launch of the compulsory nationwide drug test for all LDO officers. They will set a tone for accountability, integrity, and discipline within our ranks. In the incoming days, the LDA will intensify its operations and pursue the sources of drug trafficking and distributions with renewed vigor, without fear nor favor. We call on every citizen to cooperate with us in this fight. To strengthen public engagement, we will surely establish an anti-drugs hotline through which citizens can provide critical intelligence to aid our operations. To our police and the media, we appeal for your partnership in this endeavor. The role in sensitizing, informing, and educating the public is indispensable. We pledge our transparency, accountability, and openness as we discharge this mandate on behalf of the Liberian people. And to all drug traffickers, distributors, and those who profit from the destruction of lives, consider this your final warning. The LDA will come after you with full weight of the law. There will be no hiding place. We will pursue you relentlessly, prosecute vigorously, and ensure that justice is served. The time of impunity is over. In this regard, the LDA will work closely with the Liberia National Police and all members of the Joint Security Area Operation. Let it be clear.
On witness. Me, I'm not security man, but I understand security sign. I understand when people speaking in public, especially when you instantly discipline what you say. You expose yourself to the people that you're not being paid by DA. Do you know how many persons now who did it? This will be planning how to pay you. You stay 8 hours. Don't make a president that you revisit or look out for anything, or because the police you have every 8 hours. Concentrate on the job. You tell you go to 8 o'clock, you go sign in. Now you have told us that police paying you, yeah. But you are not being paid by LDA. You're not talking about how you go after, you don't have to get your intelligent information while somebody even somebody what, because they can't talk. In certain professional, we understand a lot of you are professional, but when it comes to the public space, in sometimes when you're speaking.
You know, Ambassador, the folks, they come with this over excitement in the position. And sometimes when they speak, you tend to wonder the end of the entire process with them. Like you mentioned earlier on, this is not about strength. It's about intelligence. It's about innovation. It's about persistency, consciousness, the moral goal. Because the same system we've been following, where there are vast majority of folks who were volunteers in the LDA who were paying it. Now the dealers. And like, bro, when I'm paying in the LDA, when I'm paying in the own volunteer. The way they are doing, gentlemen, we accept you, put your name now, you'll be here, and you buy a uniform, get a boost.
But here's the fact. We don't have a problem that you work, but you with the police, yes. But your security men who have come to fight a very serious fight and will come to fight with strategies. But to send yourself to the wolves to be eating that you are not being paid by LDA.
Yeah.
They automatically fight the same.
Sure.
You might not just put all your training up because even by yourself, I said, well, I don't want just to get. So even if they call in 7 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, chief, there's this operation, we need to move there. What else? He said, and then nobody come and see you. I'm taking.
Don't pay me. Nobody pay me.
We know that.
Yeah.
And as security men talking here, when I say not professional men, sometimes you see the public. There's some things. They get something professional. You don't talk certain things.
Don't you talk too much.
That's in that action area you go on. Your plan, the strategy. I was just saying something. I didn't know that the audio to the end that when you reach to this part, to this part.
Like you mentioned earlier on confidentiality,
You want
the
to
whole part of the day. Then why now you come inside explaining? We'll do the one. We'll do this.
But you expose government give you a tax and they pay you for. That government, so the president will support the fight. We will start trade and we have our international bank. So the statement the president made to us, he lied to us.
So yes, and we struggle.
So I mean, we stay in the model.
We say, sir, let poor people. I don't know. The last trial happened with the FDA.
Maybe probably the president might just say you must say there now.
But seriously, because the security people depending on how the Taliban know how they experience, they exposing themselves.
They selling the strategy to the people that are supposed to go out.
So they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You'll be aware. Oh Jesus Christ! This country, it's not about the uniform you wear. It's about the portfolio you hold.
The assignment. Sometimes you gotta take it off small and don't and watch. I know some of you security people, you know what we're talking. You know it far better than us, but this is they're not politicians yet. You say, oh yeah,
It's a prayer speech.
51 we getting no pay for it.
Gotta get a manifesto.
Yes.
Before the poor elect you. No.
You see, you come with all that kind of zest.
Give you a piece of work. Go and work.
Yeah.
Because now you remember that you'll be reporting to the Minister of Justice. And the Minister of Justice have to report to the President in 90 days. A comprehensive report about the way in this whole thing.
You know what? We said something sometimes, man. We thought people who have learned from it. You know, every time our officers or officials being appointed somewhere, we don't feel. But let them go with more impression in the speeches than the actual work. Then you say they will be coming started, they will hit the ground. Now, you are talking something. You know what kind of position you put yourself in, Diabo? You show the people how comfortable and relaxed you are. The first thing, who took you over there? You say your father would know. Hey, you telling the people your 2 daughters in the States going to school. You see, yeah?
So you mean that it's where your heart is, where your treasure will be?
Yeah, you know.
Where your treasure, where the heart will be?
We don't intend to kill that, but we, the security men talking here, the men who send you to go fight drugs.
Let's be careful how we say things. It's
It's almost like normally the other security people always say the criminal thing 3-4 steps ahead of you people.
Sure.
So you don't put a strategy up.
Sure.
You know how many other men are planning now? That you're not getting money from that place and they ready not to be the one to pay you.
And you should be aware that those folks in the drugs community got money.
No, they don't play with check.
They got money.
And they talk about it. You understand? You heard that people can send money on mobile accounts, so you block it. That solution to the fight there. You talk about now. Here is one of the things that he said, guys. There will be mandatory drug tests for DEA officers. We all welcome it. What happens to those that will be caught? With that anything, you know the line LGA. Because they also suffer abuse of my children too. What if the application we will send them? Because we can just say, oh, you are dismissed. What? So you have to tell why you're special, your HR. So you will go to do personnel review and see people who are legitimately in the employ of the LDA, and you get to know those who are outside. Because that placing are volunteer, because I volunteer where now you go to the president saying you go to so and I see volunteer building that.
Yes. That's the same volunteer issue place of where we are today in this thing here. Because they will not pay you. Who will pay you?
Because you give me doing the work that legitimately taxpayer paying you for, they will send you on the other side where to go do a serious work, they will say we're not paying you.
Yeah.
Or you telling us something that you lied to us that you get, you know, because you can tell you will not receive something. If you tell, so don't hide anything, you gotta be tell all the other ones. So if you being told what you'll be receiving as compensation while sending there, then tell us it too.
Yeah.
Tell her when you can tell her you have 2 children in America, then you can tell her you said that police paying you.
Yeah.
That the last trial for
No. Last try. I don't know who.
The president, just in case these people fail, please have them back and love. When we will go try to change people now.
At this time, when the people fail and we're leaving them, we have to investigate them. Because we want to know the reason why they go in there and failing. We want to know the reason why we're not getting either result. We want to know.
If the president has people in mind that will go there to replace these people after the 3 months, or you want to retain them. After 3 months, then they give a comprehensive report.
Yes.
That they turn or they go back to the previous position and start functioning from there. But if for any reason that the president will hear and find out that these people were involved in some shady deeds and they let them be fully investigated, prosecuted, it's time for people to start going to jail. We can put people in key and strategic position to fight something by killing us. Then they go and start supporting it.
They come for the
get
actions.
there, they put dismissed or they suspended. Then they start walking scot-free. People should wear the orange suit and wait trial. That place where they want to suspend you for certain reason, Mr. President, they point you to be home.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be home. No, they're running their people all the small money shops. They get up, they will collect each other, tie them, put it in pick up bag.
Yes.
What we can do the same?
Yeah.
Like I said, Ambassador Var earlier, this fight, these officers, you know, that's why I said earlier, they need to be very strategic, because even people in the opposition black army after you,
Sure.
they want to pinch you. They will do everything possible to make sure that you are not the kind of a character that everybody have seen over the years.
Yes. And that you succeed.
Yeah.
They want to show your lapses.
Yes.
They will tell you people that these people then they don't qualify. The president just took them.
And even besides, they would not even talk about qualifications, but they see people doing drugs.
Sure.
And the very same people that you people are also replacing, don't forget, they laughing, smiling, and they say, yeah, they leaving a place. These are the folks who will come directly or indirectly after you. They got the people that they carry to the FDA, they stay in the system. They want all the small information on you. They will ask. Somebody pulled, they left there. I mean, hire a new commander. They say, oh.
And also like you said earlier on, those folks that are leaving, they build themselves.
Yeah.
They got our folks there. They will still be in touch with their people.
But, the people want to know.
Yeah. How am I treating you? You're not showing a lot area?
Yeah.
You're telling everyone.
So soon, they try man to okay, but all they get a lot of information.
Yeah.
And I start using other people to put it or say the man who touch it, they put the president saying that they didn't say anything.
Yes.
That place that tempting.
So that they should be mindful.
That place that tempting. That's why we say we want a real strategic plan that would not be led also easily. I'll play the thing before we go to the lines. I'd like to hear this thing there before we go to the lines this morning. And Liberians will have to see, because from then we want to talk about other things.
Time is running out for those involved a lot ahead of us. That with determination, discipline, and collective effort, we shall overcome these challenges and restore the dignity, integrity, and effectiveness of this noble institution. The proliferation and abuse of illicit drugs stand today as one of grievous national threats confronting Liberia. It endangers our youth, undermines our communities, and poses a direct risk to national security. Confronting this crisis requires the full support of every Liberian. Together, we must build a society free from this devastating source of drugs. But this fight must begin with us, the men and women of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Those leading the war against drugs must themselves be beyond reproach. Therefore, I hereby announce the immediate launch of the compulsory nationwide drug test for all LDO officers. They will set a tone for accountability, integrity, and discipline within our ranks. In the incoming days, the LDO will intensify its operations and pursue the sources of drug trafficking and distributions with renewed vigor, without fear nor favor. We call on every citizen to cooperate with us in this fight. We strengthen To strengthen public engagement, we will surely establish an anti-drugs hotline through which citizens can provide critical intelligence to aid our operations. To our colleagues in the media, we appeal for your partnership in this endeavor. The role in sensitizing, informing, and educating the public is indispensable. We pledge our transparency, accountability, and openness as we discharge this mandate on behalf of the Liberian people. And to all drug traffickers, distributors, and those who profit from the destruction of lives, consider this your final warning. The LDA will come after you with full weight of the law. There will be no hiding place. We will pursue you relentlessly.
Oh yes, the fight is on, but we hope that they can achieve. Yeah, we hope that they can achieve, and we ask the national government to give all of the support as well. That let's see, and you know, let's look at the welfare of our officers who are also there. You open your arms to them. Remember, I said something I recommended to these people. The county commander, these other people, the other people, tell about the president to one person from the NSA. They know how to keep something.
Yeah.
That so many officers should be investigated on property that they earn.
Sure.
We will sell it in the community and get it and find one project for the community. Because somebody get one.
Not the guy came and they got rich.
You get caught in the traffic. You get motorbike running. You got get running.
Like get running.
Yeah.
And all you got it while you're on the job.
Yeah.
Now that's real.
So you have to produce, or if you went, you told me from the day, you show it to us. We got to stop these things. We will have to stop it. So focus time, we go to the line this morning. Yes, and look at this thing. So this is the last trial. We have the last batch. Officially, they have taken office and have promised to carry out the mandatory drug testing for officers. So we are asking what happens when no officers are caught. What will we do to them? But we've been told that they're going to volunteer. No traffickers, I've heard it. No distributors, I've heard it. So let's go to the lines now. But while you are also, you have the chance to win for yourself the cool cash. Whether either team may give away 4,000, or you need to do just go and play *799 *11#, and you play $100 or 70 cents US, or you use the short code that *799 option 11. So it makes it more easier for you. You want to play 2 times or 3 times or 4 times. You put in the number 3, like 3 tickets, 4, that 5 tickets, that 4 tickets, 70 cents US or $100. Make sure. I want to start calling people all very shortly. But let's go to the lines now and talk to our callers. Good morning. Yeah, okay, relax yourself. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I listen to you, Chef. What police officer see a police report getting a very that they have in mind to get folk to get money in force running. You will not get nothing when you run police from top of this depot. The commander at their person. People that
Okay, we hear the commander and they will call you for investigation. You say you got 4 keke, right? Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Mr. Street.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Luigi and Ron. So those officers are inside the lateral crowd improvement agency as people with good characters. They are being observed.
You're not questioning the character. The character is not the one that we're discussing. Because we all know that people who were over there, they were with characters too.
People who make things happy. The discipline they have within the national police. They will exemplify within the laboratory of the government agency. I can assure you of our most especially party council and that of Tiago who have been long time within the system. Because every what party happens in my council. What are anything a year energy when you go to NLC within the intelligence cycle? A year of Piago who wants them I want. I think transfer to this guy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see, we don't want you people to miss the mark. These people characters are not the one. They there to go and protect it.
Mm-hmm.
We are asking them to go and do a piece of job because almost everybody that went over the last time around, we heard about there are two characters. There are certain positions when you are there attempting, if you do not have that tenacity to hold your integrity. We have seen people who are falling with integrity in this country. We are not saying they're part of them. They're going to take our people with integrity, with principle, and understand the ethics. But we have said we don't want a floodgate where these people will be tempted. These people must see money that they have never seen before, physical cash. We're not just talking about people. Yes. Because the position that they are in position to make a decision for our entire country.
And they should be aware that Liberia is in a dire need to see the entire sector
yeah.
resuscitated. So once they
are
are taking a position, they know that they are taking a very huge tax.
Their character on the line. You may have known them for years. Let's take a typical example. No disrespect. Eddie Kumar. We all know how tough he is. That's the pronouncement by the president. We saw the young boys running to go change their clothes.
Yeah.
People started running to go to barber shop to make up my hair.
Yeah, cut our hair.
So all the type of fun we have, say the men know. You look at Bauco. He's a lawyer, a lecturer, a veteran police officer, and a security expert. Funny guy as well.
Sure.
But these are professional people. But you know what happened at the end of the day? Internal problem brought them to their knees.
Sure, certainly.
We're talking about when they go with high integrity, we talk about cooperation. Because the three will have to agree to have the fight against drugs successful. But one is say the officer in charge is doing the man for operation work, or he's doing the man for administration work. We want people to understand collectively they work together with their own functions. Then the function. We don't want an issue. You trust the other person and you trust the other person. No. People go to places. We have seen people who are highly educated. Highly educated. And just little thing can trigger something. They slip. We just saw somebody who's been well educated. When out of anger or whatever, people say, whatever led to it, he took gun and went to a people bed. That mean it took from that's so good.
So now
we miss these things. You hear the other person made at this thing. You know what I mean? Permanent. Wow. And we have seen people who from the private sector serving as humanitarian. The person so nice. You see, you get a position. Next thing they administratively they pull. They get bad working relationship. They know how to talk to people. You get that, you got the man nice when you ask him for 50, I say, no, the person good to be represented. The man become represented, the one become represented. You cannot see the person again, and the next thing is after he say, he call him for a banner error. So we need to understand and keep these people fit to the fire. Good morning. You're welcome.
People don't say fight to everybody, talk about the pressure, most especially when it comes to the caretakers that are on the day. And listen to that press conference by the press conference yesterday, expressing how they want to get these functions. Like you reckon that state, they said that what is that, how it is state about the celebration. Because even the Bible says, can two work together that they agree. I get discussed on some misinformation or some misinformation that I get based how things went on here. But I'm asking them that they have gone there to the police officer to say that they won't ascertain because what the leader does, the union will follow. If they were in unity, they were collectively. Like the rector said, it's all about business. That's why they went there after 2 hours, they want to take care. They should work at things, those are the men there. That's the second. And then they'll come with them because they So that you have the advocacy them, those guys, so that they can put collective work. Because this body should everybody.
Thank you. Let's talk to other colors. Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing, brother?
We can't complain, God manning us.
This is one of the brothers I'm calling from Gaza. Soaking community. You know, one fellow just said something, and that guy got AB, one of the wicked guy in that place, and nobody knows how he got those stuff. And one thing about us here is the factory men that they get appointed, you go factory men into red line, you know, all of those guys don't trust Jida. So they should really keep asking him.
Okay. Yeah, you know, sometimes there are other folks who know people. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to thank the president because all the money paid. Really, when I read Sarifa, many very important this for the court and then the court salary. I think two will come to all. For the party, must I go in? Even if it's not AB is talking people. I know for DEA people, I mean for drug development, that all of them appointed they can vote up for money. So I think when I'm starting to go to the president, then you better forget it and you're praying so that you can benefit for job. But all the people are going there, my brother, not just people. So get to the president, then you put somebody because he's breaking it before, and we know if he's he can't take job. He can't take job for anything like that. So,
Yeah, you know, what we're seeing here, you may have had issue with some of these people and why they're not going to serve in that position, or probably some of you know them in detail, you know some of the deals. This fight, that's why it says a collective fight. We want concrete and sufficient facts on people who will be going after, or people who are leading the fight.
Yeah.
So when they pretending and undermining the fight, we will have the chance to expose them. So some of the allegations, let's see how we can put it together and make it concrete. That will not just say these things on people's character and just let
And they are Liberians, not given an opportunity
they
and
part of
serve their
the
system of
they didn't
function.
give us a chance to go and serve the country. We watch them every step of the way, and let's see how we can all achieve these things together. But they are gone to a position that is tempting. Maybe you can keep them in your prayers too. You have known them for years to be tough, people of integrity, people of moral, but sometimes you can hear people say, I expect that person to know better. I expect that man to know better. I expect that woman to know better. So let's make sure that these people, first, let's put the expensive trust and confidence in them. Let's give the support. Let them disgrace themselves to us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will do this right on MBS community. So, thank you for your analysis. But there is something, okay, although you said you are not a security person, but for me, according to my understanding of the education sector, there is a reason why the military is put in the people of the car and other things can be loyalty. That loyalty is there to be tackle. So why the men didn't fight, didn't exist, or what they are going to do. But that means there, don't mind, that is just not strategy that is good. Because they are really good to do the people that is going to work. And then secondly, why you said that it's here, I'm saying you. I don't think you are saying something wrong, but according to our law, the Constitution, when you are employing the government, you don't take pay for any extra job that they give you. You want to apply this job government. So you said you employ by the police by taking into the union to government particular tax. You are not requiring extra things.
Don't never say that anywhere. Don't never say it anywhere. Don't try it. Don't never say it anywhere. It's almost like a task force. That you know what kind of work people going to do out there? So how do those vehicles? How do vehicles get fuel?
You don't want.
You know that money there for what? For operation and stopping. Or we are not saying that you know, but to say
They are interim management team. There's be a budget for them.
But the next thing they're not paying him, so that volunteer when those people come do out there.
And they will say,
Are you not aware in this country when the president set up a meeting People who are minister director, you know that they always have money for the community to operate.
Let me say, Ambassador, this particular sector has been overwhelming with the past. So anybody saying that, you know that they will be in a hot seat.
But they want the job to get done, and they want to see progress made. So there will be some level of compensation.
Sure.
Don't say no. Don't make them perform. You see, they got that why they get a time limit. I think they will be there in 3 months, right?
Yeah,
they're in at 3 months. The budget that should be available.
You have to report to the Johnson business so that they have a function to carry on.
You know that when after leaving, they will have to do a 10 or no, how many cash they get.
And based upon their workings, it's how the president will now send and say, you go there properly to be in the position permanently.
All the one and all the issue that the issue we expect, and because these people are professional people from the security background, and we saw the last group of people they had to leave. We brought in a new team again. If this one failed us, where do we turn now? We will go to the pastors, the imam. We will now go to the civil society groups, or we shut it down, or we call the people from the army, the military people, say, okay, the whole team now, AFL take care of it. Good morning.
We keep going to society and went up.
You call it.
Thank you. The image of that slow calling for one of Peace Island. Peace Island. So, we see the mission turns to the both of you, like I was saying. When the sentence I'm going to take here, it's the press conference who look at the foreign nation, we pray upon that one speak. Because yes, future foreign nation is so proper issue happening.
Yeah, because when people are not coordinating and they fighting each other, it open floodgates for people to do, because the other director fighting the other one, the other person not speaking, then they don't pay attention to the work. At the end of the day, there's no meeting, nobody bringing report, nobody, the other person won't report to the other person. So we hope that they coordinate well and give us a joint results.
Very good. Every coordinated because the power taken to work together said they agree. You can go over there, you are the leader. When you have funding and more law, you're not coordinating, you're not making no group, you're not making no group. How you don't think they will succeed? The only people that want people that want to say, cannot say. So we pray a hope, and they are going as a team, 2 for police, 1 for NSA. They should want a team and find a solution of how people are managing background. But I say, you should identify the problem and find the solution. What is the problem? The leader has not made 1 million over there. What I'm going on, identify it. Then you will know after our from the problem. And now, power issue, I don't want to believe for me. I thought he's trying to spread the airway now. But I want to be there before they come to the right of taking it this and that. So that's why I trying to say, I'm still there by the police. And what I did for me, I thought he's trying to spread the airway. But if what that's true, we need coordination. Please, as a leader, what a unit does.
Yeah, so yes, that we want. We don't want one person feel that you're more educated than this person, you're more experienced than the other person, and in fact the person overlapping function, and this person went to the other location without having informed the person, you time for report, the person not making report to me. We want to see a joint effort with good coordination. And you set a standard that even if you will not be there, people that are coming after you or the presidency fit and appoint you people permanently in a position that we see the result. Everybody can say yes, these folks have come. We understand you want to hit the ground running. Please don't go do impression thing. Go for results. That's what Nigerians are asking. Nobody taking away your professionalism, your experience over the years. But please, y'all work together over there as a team. Y'all work together. Open for communication. Y'all be communicating. We trust you people can do it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Madam. Good morning, Ambassador Brooks.
We live on the radio. Go ahead.
The topic on discussion this morning. So I'm definitely giving a call from Kingston. The topic on discussion this morning is so interesting. Or the of traditional saying that who can measure sugar and who take their finger. I want to see Because that 3 year place there, the people know that money there. So that thing that gone there, let's see. Within that 3 months, sometimes was so spotted. Because everybody more than with first background. The other men feel like you know more than the other men. The coordination, that's the key word there in the discussion. The coordination of what we expect to see from these guys. Other than that, we won't go anywhere, we'll fall back into the same pit. That's my contribution this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you for always following, you know.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Even though there's one and you are not us. We got following you. Good morning.
Good morning, Wiki. This is Frank calling for Tupo.
Frank, you're welcome,
Thank
sir.
you for a brilliant topic this morning. For you know, the people, the lack of peace-practicing and dialogue, they play allusion to a nation of Liberia for the people to sing. People lack passion, they lack commitment, they lack seriousness. They only there for the upperclassmen setting in just to get and go. That means the Google thing is saying, even for now, oh, we can make recommendation because we say for them to come up with a decision to say if they do the drug tax, they will come up with decision. They will not do it. We all have to come up with decision to from their game to even find people that will be caught with drug in a 16. That the recommendation we got will make us popular. Because we say we depend on the DA board, they will not do it. They will just do all of things and say, oh, they may clearly, but they will popular and we see it. But the fact of the matter is that more homes that they build with no money, even when they caught in the act, anybody is caught in the act and proving, then they seize the property and turn it over. We can do it with rehabilitation for certain children that are under drug influence or given to school for little bit public school to operate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you as well. You're welcome. You're welcome this morning. Let's talk to the colors. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You know, sometimes I take some give like an oil from the answer. Sometimes we think about this. If you had an appointment, we didn't try to pray for them. They are just few people. We like don't all the help them to do their work. Will it be possible that they will keep up with the people? Because this is their appointment, they are doing one of this comment for the DA. Right? And they are taking over. And one of them said, they are going to create happiness. That we can able to help them.
Yes.
But they have some big corner. If that high land is open, and then the people come together, you can help them to work. Administratively, there's one little.
That's the main part we're all concerned about.
Yes. Because the brother had to
the last time the administrative problem took the other thing that we all were clapping today.
Yeah. You know.
Nobody questioning their professionalism. They are experienced, they are trained, but we want to see that coordination that we will get the needed results.
That's what we be praying for. Look, we can have a move forward thing and that's one they can win the game. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not possible that
The Mayfield got problem with the struggle, so he will not pass and then they bought the school.
Yes.
He said one key.
Yeah. That is the problem. So we did administration working together. It's not our honor go to the honor get us, and we can do the back. We can also help you with that honor.
Thank you. Thank you always for being part of it. Yeah, you know, that's what we want to see.
Sure.
Once we get the kind of coordination, it's good for us. So that make sure that these people coordinate and that they will also be open to get information from some of their officers that will lead to some major breakthrough in the fight against drugs, you know, and hope that, please, we know it already the kid, but let it not be a major priority. Now you go in there now, you carry all your own beginning and be with you, and go put it in position that you know, did they say, because sometimes directly you will not be the one. Some of the dealers, distributors, they might not come to you directly, but they know somebody who is very close to you. And I don't know, he too, he's the gateway, he can say something, even if he did not bring it to you, you also got to watch those guys that you will have to keep around you too as well, because some of these things, they will commit the atrocity, the acts with all your knowledge, but it goes straight because, and people will refuse to accept that you not even know because of the proximity of that.
They will say you know.
They say you know what I meant. I started beginning. I meant trusted men. I meant put them to do these things. So all of these parts, we got to look at all of these holes and see how we patch it. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Proper defender. Sitting out of our district now. Thank you so much, Big Bronx and Attorney for bringing all fascinating information to the Liberian people too. But let me say this, I will always say this, that take government is done to all the holistic infighting when it comes to drugs. You know, one of the main factors that brought the government to power, they were taking need of food that was small at Jamaica resource. And if I said journalists and their name they are loading on mine, they former President Trump.
Why are you not calling that name in your mind?
I know that. But then, today, those journalists want to pretend that the government out of fight drugs, and they pretend, they see journalists pretending that the foreign group of people that were there, but let me say this. If a president brought up a very, very serious different drugs, the way they were involved
when you go put your thought together and call the person, the people's name, you got to call the names.
I don't answer them, man. The way you call it, radio, you can't say something that you're not ready, you're prepared to say.
But you only can defend them and cause problem for the people you're defending. Good morning. Yeah, let's hear you.
And I one of the more important things in the whole thing here, the fighting drug. We can't fight drug volunteers.
No, you can't.
But that's why we're saying those who are going there now should go and do personal inventory. Get to know who on the books when it comes to salary or LDA. Those who are not there, if we can find money to train it and incorporate there, but we cannot open a space for people who will come go for a drugs when you're not on government salary. Yeah.
Because you be sure that that's on the law.
Okay, thank you. We're talking about fighting drugs. You're still bringing politicians out. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
I thank God that you are discussing drugs and I want to weigh in on that. You know, I want to provide a to the president for those who nominated and acting leader of the union. But one of the problems we are then having is continuously changing leadership because of money or jobs. Because money is because of people not being honest and secure the first drugs crime. If you look at one party of people and think of $40,000 for one, and if you don't go there, who is financially tested, it's easier for me to do manipulation. And I want to have a completely struggle between leader, director, and the director for over 20 years. It's like a money issue. So we need to look at it in we can find people who we think have the experience in fight technology to work with them 24. Just an important thing I want to say. Recently, there are few foreign drugs users that are met. And as how we all collectively to help the fight drugs, if I say, look, the DA will be wasting the time with getting uniform party of the forces on there, it will not help. What the DA needs to do is to use the intelligent approach, the CIA method, and work with some of us who are common drug users. We know people who are selling drugs. The guy said we were very happy with the president there. When someone is caught me or not selling drugs, they will see the whole of. If they die, they get the government ready to let them now because
Some of our common drugs because we know that people have two separate things in a yard. One of those separate things is used for feces, the other one is used the storage for drugs. And the cartel know those places that go there and let take the food from there and move around for distribution. We also talk about people who have cushion chairs in their home. To say, cushion chairs are storehouses, for drugs. If they believe the flow, where they get down from, because we know who will not walk there, so that you go there, direct to where you go, and you go out where you find drugs there. So he said, if they don't grab up and tell them, fine is that people go out and take all their load. And before they drop here, they month, and that only before the squad. You will increase your pay. They never come to extra money, we will tell to show you more than
Okay, thank you. But Yago said that too. He said he talking about working with the users. He talk about those who have been rehabilitated, but they will also help because it's a whole long program. Because we have to get rid of these guys. We have to detox them while we're collecting them, and government too needs to be prepared for this fight because the last time around, government started the way catching people at the end of the day, the guys are back in the street. So let's fight this thing.
Guys are escaping from the area.
Yeah, because of the people, you have to have plan. That's what we're asking. We should plan these things so we all can achieve it together. Because this fight now, people will take it and make it on a political fight.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you heard other men talking say so you knew that other people campaign on you to take you from power for just bidding. So that means you did not fight it. Because if you would be saying it was the me, you boy you then you say you defend it, you are exposing your government.
What effort did you apply that other
that's the point I'm
to get it out?
Yeah. So
they only one item they took you out for that the drugs.
Yeah.
So how many effort you apply?
But the other point you fighting it. So if you saw that you did extremely well and you had that one hole open, why you didn't close it? Then you looking for other people to shape me. You say it's your chair, but you ought to call the police. What are you hiding for? Then what the essence you call? You see, everybody thought, why we fight it? The people calling for need, they're going for them. And that's why we're talking about the Whistleblower Protection Act. There are people who want to give information, very concrete information. We have to have means to protect their compensation as well. Keep their identity. They should not be exposed after things done. And those people that when you go, do not let them go back into the community after being investigated or somebody.
Yeah, well, that's what you saw recently.
Yeah.
They raided that area, the drugs flows came back with heavy force. So they got a way of coming back. So let be a protection for those who have information.
Those guys always know the normal strategy and plan. So we're hoping that these people who are going there will try to adapt the new strategy. Because most of the people that are dealing drugs in this country, people who are disobedient, trafficking, they always know that the men can only go raid today, the next day they come back. They get nothing extra to do. I get to go raid the other ghetto. Either they go to the kitchen, when the men go after 2 days, the people say go back. Even when they leave from that area, they go to another place. They got too many high ups. So we need to fight this thing. Government needs to be prepared. Like the president said, we want to keep your feet to the fire, Mr. President. You and your government, just say, yo, give the financial support and we'll look for international partners to help us. Let the team that you send over there be fully supported. Let our officers who are on the field be fully supported. We want logistical support. We need communication sets. We need mobility, motorbikes, vehicles, drones, at border points and other places that we sit and watch. Some of these places the borders are poor. Computers. Then get some.
So why you sending the team for a major raid before they reach the drone already?
Yeah.
To see where to hide it. Because the people come here, your police will have to get in the bush. The drone on top of you. You know.
You say now you're watching it?
Yeah. Then the communication put that commission, you all go check behind the horse there, in the bush, in the flower bush, where they took it. Let me serious about this thing. Because it was just fight the thing blindly. We were lost inside. No. We were lost.
You got the first thing the guys.
You will even take all the bishop in Liberia with the pastor and see them go ahead drugs area, they will feel.
The first thing, Ambassador Vai, the folks who are trafficking, the folks who are distributing, they all even know that LDA do not have the logistical support or technical support to fight it.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, that's normal sleep for them. They are not worried because other men will catch me. They know there is no a gadget. They know that technology is not involved in this fight. They just know it. So even the party that you got anything to test it?
You're leaving from your headquarters. You say you coming to Depot Road. The men deploy a man on the road. So if the men come to help people.
Yeah.
You gotta talk. So people will know that they coming. Your point where you are. And you know.
At a modern age and time, what we're supposed to do, plenty cameras of full of engines. Yeah.
Now when everybody where the police and
So yeah. Put it by body camera, I don't know why put it by body camera, I know put it in the
testing it, bro, for tested power. Chicken liquor, we you know, we general serious in this thing here. And I one thing, you know the United Nations folks set up a digital team at the headquarters of the National Police. What happened? How it went? Nobody know today. It was surprising to hear that reportedly that some of the folks are even trained in the RT area, the RCT. They took the assessment into traffic, sent someone into charge of quarter, sent someone organization. We also want to see that is more of this in the LDA. Let's see. So even the officers should be monitored. Because some of the officers, they enter some poor places, they go for drugs, they take different thing. You see the man enter the shop and taking stuff, put it in. Why are you taking it for those whatever it is? You're taking the poor money, you're taking different things. What are you looking for? You're not taking it. They ought to be monitored. You see, let advance this thing. We should not just make the folks who are fighting the drugs at level LDA to know that they don't have no strategy. Because we're not helping them with that. When LDA go in, the report that the men were on motorbike, the drug user them when took the bike from them. So you know.
So it didn't have weapon. So
why they give it to them?
But take it and get it back.
Yeah. The book it's LDA book. They said nobody
can. And later, but you know,
yeah,
we were told went there to help. At the end of the day, he himself lost his bike in the process.
Look at that. So we are talking about thing.
But you know, in Liberia, to some extent, they would normally say the criminals are way ahead. And two, they feel that logistically they are sophisticated in our officers.
Sure.
Some of the guys, you say the men are volunteer, you can't get a man uniform. The men go, you see one black uniform, I say other men say, maybe they come uniform. Yeah. The man will buy the uniform, he buy the boots, he wears it, he goes on his own assignment. What do you
some of them when the police or other people use the uniform, they take it and dark it, they put it dark inside to make it look more presentable for them to go. When they go in the community, they go on motorbikes. So before you reach there, you already know they hide it in there. You reach there, you say you don't see it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning, Natana Bar.
You're welcome, Chief. Go ahead.
Halfa is my name. So I listened to all the points you made, and myself, I think we need cooperation between the leadership of the DEA. Because the other guy that the judge dismissed, how can you want to be a boss? I don't want to set an example. You have released my daughter. So in my mind, when something is happening, when one of them have interest somewhere, they will disregard the other person only because of the interest. And when this thing continue to happen, there will be no cooperation, there will be no peace among them. Because one person has an interest, and so they want to protect the other person. They should not do with this team. This team cannot say that we're not taking pay. You already expose yourself to the higher up the drug dealers. But the men are getting paid. Drug dealer men selling out 50,000, 25,000 K. So you are telling the people you have to pay. You should have been seeing.
I'm going to ask me what drug dealer give. You put like 250,000, 500,000 they give to you. Yeah. You see that money in the bag, you say, well, they want no account, no receipt. You take it?
You take it because you say you're not taking pay. So you should have kept silent on that one because as a security person, you are showing a loophole to the drug dealer. So I hope that they will do the best and government will give the people the needed support. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being part of the conversation. You know, but you know, these are some of the things.
We have to be serious. Yeah? The other lady they caught at the airport, 181,000. We heard report today that she's no longer in the custody of the folks there. She's even out of the country. You see that?
She was collected, she was actually at JFK.
You see?
You see the suspended medical coordinator at the JFK, at the Memorial Central Prison, reportedly were collecting money from inmates, relatives, checking the money.
We found me, we put your person aside.
Yeah, we can say the person go on medical leave. That person is sick. Yeah, you form authority because you doing the medical examination.
Yeah.
Something. So they have all the full flow at JFK. They don't even discover. And
so I said, we will fight back. Look at that kind of money. 181,000
US dollar.
Yeah. The person saying, I give you 100.
Now street value.
Yes, I give you 100. Yeah, you've been working all the year, you're working government. I need 100,000 at once. This man will give it to you with no receipt.
Okay, let's take this final call and take our break this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jojo.
Yeah, I am.
Why we here? We're fighting it.
Yeah, there's something I would say about this first. Thank you for the topic. But the 3 people that our president sent there, my brother, that's something we will hear. You know why? Two persons can be a friend, but not 3. And we pray that it works, because when 2 got the same mind to what it talks, it will work. But 1 person get mind to what and 2 against, they will be little.
That's why we are. That's why we are hopeful that these people will be able to succeed. Let be of the conviction, and we keep them in our prayer, and we'll also be watching it. And another thing is that we know that people sometimes will fight to bring them down because probably the positions they previously served in or where they are left and they are going to add in the meantime, they may have crossed paths with somebody based on being professional, maybe the person discipline, or you went to a police station and that person was the commander there and you expected them to release you or to take side, or probably you felt or somebody had a problem and you went to the police station and you found the law in your own favor, but when the person did the final investigation that you were guilty and you just felt that the person had taken money. We know how we treat people in this country. We know how we go after people, we ban the character. But let's see, let me be able to put real facts together on them. Let's see, they say the wise man teaches probably in the past, and later what they did, and they see themselves to this position right now, they know the public on there, and the Bible said.
Sure, yeah.
He said, right now, my name on Executive Management website, so I don't want to destroy it. We know the eyes will be on, but let us not go after the people to destroy them through lights. Let be able to produce facts, and let be able to give the support to them.
Let's encourage them.
We ask the national government, let the government get the support first. That when people become hotel, say we'll pay you hugely, and when you got involved in this thing, this is how we treat you. Yeah. So let's go for this break and be right back. It's time to, while we going for the break, you can keep playing the Cool Cash Radio Entertainment giveaway. And there's somebody about to win. Just dial *799 *11 hash, $100 or 70 cents US. You won't play 2 times or 3 times or 4 times. Just put in the number, it will pop up. Or you use the short code dial *799 *799 hash or the option 11. Go there, and you will thank me later. Like, you see this morning. Let me take this one by Saint Archibald. He said it's Syria. Yeah, very serious.
Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and confidence during that time of the month. With Marie, every moment becomes effortless and worry-free. Ladies, we understand the importance of feeling comfortable and secure during your period. That's why Marie Sanitary Pad are designed with your needs in mind. Our ultra-soft, breathable materials provide all-day comfort so you can move with ease and confidence. Marie pads are equipped with advanced leakage protection, keeping you dry and fresh throughout your busy day. Say goodbye to leaks and hello to peace of mind. Super soft and provide unparalleled comfort for sensitive skin.
I have tried so many brands, but nothing compares to Marie. It's like they were made just for me. I feel secure and comfortable no matter what I'm doing.
Experience the difference with Marie's sanitary pads. Available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and Fuller shops. For wholesale, visit Lucky Pharmacy and Redemption Pharmacy. Call 2929 for free information. Try them today and discover what true comfort feels like. Marie, the latest choice.
The officers, Jesus, oh my gosh, I think there should be additional backup. They are calling for additional manpower. Folks, that's it. We're currently on the campus of the University of Liberia here up Capitol Hill, where
one point was appointed. Like I said, there was a shortlisted individual to the president that sat the final vetting process with the university. The university was clear that it will maintain any president on the 10 harmonization structure by the CDC government, because the government of the United Party have not undone the harmonization. The harmonization policies is clear that no official of government, don't be distracted, that no official of government should make above 8,000. When my parent was appointed, my parent said she had a job in the United States that was paying her around 10,000.
Wish you all of God some blessing as you celebrate your birthday today. Happy birthday to you here in the Summerdown community. Celebrate your birthday, and I wish you all of God blessing. You have it from your mom, your dad, and your brothers, and the rest of the family. We all wishing you a happy birthday at Cotton Craig. You know, Saka, what's up, man? This morning celebrating your birthday on today, and today is also Honeywood Junior's birthday as well. Yo, yeah, happy birthday! Today's birthday as well.
Hey, my man, growing,
yeah, man's growing
wisdom,
to more wisdom. Yeah, don't forget, this is my month as well. I'll be closing the month on the 30th, and right after, 2 days after, you also be ushering yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so we just in between, but it's good that we all.
And let me say to Ambassador Christopher Hazel Nanuga, happy pre-birthday on the 24th September.
But you cannot jump over me and just go straight to the band.
No, but you
you're
closing.
No, I'm not talking about the cherry. I'm talking about we sit in the same chair every day.
The ambassador happy pre-birthday.
Yeah, don't treat me like
that's what the ambassador's done.
Yeah. You're all in the ambassador. You want me to be But folks, welcome. You know, sometimes some things are very lovable in Liberia, but sometimes you see and you see where the people. You see how you made the former president to get vexed like that, cause it?
Double hand?
Yeah. I'll tell you a small thing, I was saying, NGO.
I don't doubt that ability.
The woman said she's on a farm. Now, let's have the thing about this. You see, in Liberia, there is no crime in this country for somebody to join a political party.
True.
Absolutely, there is no crime and nobody should question people. That one, it is your fundamental and constitutional right to do so. That's why you see people today, they join party, they resign, they associate and disassociate. There is no crime in it. Nobody going to tell you, say, it's battling, when you here, you're not living from here again. It is your own decision that you will say, I will remain with this party forever. Or, it's left for you to say, the party, for what I saw, initially, we no longer share the same vision, the same ideology, so it better I part with and go elsewhere. But I can't continue to be with this party. Now, the former ruling party got evicted a couple of days ago from the long stay headquarters in Congo, and the issue of statement of finding a new home, constructing their own party headquarters over a period of time. And the party went on to set up a committee that will steer the affairs to make sure that the construction take place and completed. And then those who support the party, those who are members of the party. Now, there was this issue that the former president said has been rumored to the extent that somebody had a call that she gave 15,000, I don't know how many bags of cement, and it irritated her that she's not into politics and people should get her off the things that they're talking. She's not part of the play. So now, come to think about this. Even if former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf decide, sit down and decide, say, I will give CDC 15,000 US. I will give 100 bags of cement for the construction of the new party headquarters. What is the cry in it? You see, when we're talking these things, some people, in Liberia, the politics in this country is still so elementary. It is the decision of an individual. You don't even have to be a member of that party before you make donation. You could see that the party is in a direction that you think would be positive and will make impact, and based on your own understanding and decide to say, look, I will give the party this amount.
The kind of support.
Yes. I will give it, you know, people in this country, they still not understanding where some of the things are. There are a lot of critical national issues. For things to get well, for government feet to be to the fire. Now, Madam Sirleaf is a former president. She decides who she wants to get into or not, and it is with almost every one of us. And in Badova, on the other way, these are some of the things happening. You will see people probably from the Unity Party who will make up some of these things to make her unpopular, to make her to show that she's dishonest. You know, she has no loyalty to the party that's made her president 2 terms and other folks who are yet and to have gone. Now today she's supporting this other person. They found probably to gain or to, you know, that whole lot of political chicanery will take place in it. Then you found somebody from maybe the CDC or from the opposition bloc who will sit and be creative and say, look, let me try out something and say, look, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf contributed this. You know, to show, to add up is a strategy at times to distract government of some of the things they want to do, because you find them on pay attention. You see the party executive committee, they call the meeting point, they confuse.
Especially where Ambassador, where the former ruling party is already accusing the government of being fairly treated in this matter. And
so to buy public sentiment or sympathy, say, you see, even the former president is with us. She feeding our pain.
She not even support the ruling party.
Yes.
You see. But she came out boldly, and especially where, like you said, she been out of politics for a while now.
Many people just love her name.
And she want to be on private life. And there are other present issues she too want to contribute on the other side of her own sojourn on her farm to produce what the earth can give to mankind. But you know, Liberia, we always sway the public attention from the real matters in this country. And at the end result, you hear these things flooding on the social media, on the entertainment radio, political side of it, social side of it, all because we sway the public attention. Like she said that there are present issues that we're talking about, like this drug thing. That's what people should be talking about right now. We're talking about prices of commodities on the market. The government has said they have reduced tariff on several commodities on the market. We still see high prices. You see that, and those are issues we should be talking about. The bread, butter issue about this country. But some people, you know, whenever they feel that they are eating a 3 square meal, that's just all to eat. So let's just make other people on the other side to stand it up. We don't care whether they'll eat or not. But you see, there are a lot of issues that are reminiscing in time. There are a lot of folks who are still in the slums, who are still in the water. Flood is still going on. They've been affected. A lot of people have lost. People are ill.
They gave 15,000 US and 1,000 bags of cement to help the opposition coalition for democratic change to rebuild the headquarters.
Yeah. So we not just focus on the real issue in this country. We need to focus on the real issue in this country, other than just politicizing everything. If former President Sirleaf want to support the CDC, that's all right. That's all right. Especially where she may see the need that they are in a dying need, want to help them, that's all right. Let us leave the politic thing. Eh? They might not get money. She's former president.
And you know what she said about the vibe? Even though she was mad, but we listened to the driving. She was being. She said, never no CDC person has reached me for support. And she said they have no reason to call me for support. I am busy with my things I do, with my center, with my farm, and all of your damn politics. You know, she was being accused in 2017, 2018, our election, that she supported the coming in of former President George Weah, because in one of her statements, she said she want to be part and parcel of who becomes the next president, and she was talking like it must be the younger generation, you know. So everybody felt, especially when they had that groundbreaking ceremony in Bond County, in Bangor, in the Common Highway, where former President Weah at the time was a candidate, or the Minister Tenebro, where the Road Ground, the Unity Party felt that, you know, that was something that Senator Smith said, "Grah," when he saw that thing. So, yes. So sometimes some of these things, you will see these things happening. But Nigerians, let us not divide our country to the matter that once you with this party, you should not sit with this person. And this is where we have brought Liberia. You with a party, you cannot be with this party. I mean, you cannot talk to the man in blue. You can't talk to the man in red. You can't talk to the man in yellow, pink, green. We can walk. We are only divided on policy different or on political reasons.
We are all Liberians.
But if you find all the political parties in this country in Bangladesh, you call them their aim and objective is to come to power to make Liberia better. It's just the way how the other person wants to do it. The other person wants to do it. But you will all, the aim, the bottom line that they got the solution. So everybody gearing towards one thing.
Yeah.
The only party being in power today is because people believe that they can change things around. And that's why they told the people. The CDC came to power because the people felt that it was a party that understands the needs and wants of the people, and they saw themselves in the party. So, and they came to power. Tomorrow, the people will make decisions and look around and say, okay, that the other people I think will be better for us. Let's get the other people off our backs. But yeah, it's not the case. It becomes secret private.
Why this person should go this side? Why this person should do this?
Yeah.
When you had your will, you decided this person too should have the time.
And one of the things,
one of
the things we are not concerned about in a period of recent and will cause us serious problem. That's why we're calling for a reform of our laws when it comes to election, when it comes to party. In part of that, there is a huge wave of people resigning from party and forming their own party. I don't know what other one coming from now. A new start now.
You're taking it for the church.
Break away.
Yeah, you could have break away. You go find that one church.
Well, church copy?
Yeah.
Church copy, one copy.
You see?
And
like
we
will still
by the time and once they know you got few catch, you just leave the other party, you go to the other, you say, well, who get the other party? That's the party, don't know, but I want to join the party. That may get money.
They go eat our own.
And we don't even have a structures when it comes to political parties in a way that even when you're recruiting people, nobody can show you their letter of resignation. Because you don't even get membership card, you can't pay due. So it's just easy to jump from one party to another. Then some of you who are going to be talking, don't want to talk, right? They'll never give your party before. Your membership, that's here with you because you can wear beret, you can wear t-shirt, you can go to rally, so you say you're member. You're not member. And I repeat this thing every time. You are not member of that party. If they go somewhere, somebody over me, or they ask me, so if I tell myself I'm from Cool, I'm an employee of Cool. Say, what is that name? I say, can I share? Then I can show my identity, I'm saying when the party, but I tell you I'm from Cool.
You go ask the people.
What legitimize my member? What legitimize me as member of Cool? Is it not a full-fledged identity? So political parties, you know, from at the end result, the party will not improve. Political party will not grow. The people who are forming party, they're forming it based on the size of the party and knowing the people in poverty, so they establish party. The men here say they are coming by 15 pickups. That means that in Phoenix, calculating, going to try to decide, but I gotta go get one after.
Everybody go in that direction.
Yes. The other men say coming from a party, the other men, the Chinese men, when you carry, the men connecting you to billionaires, the men talking to billionaires in China. That you see there, they coming from jobs. The people running there. But you run it now to, oh yeah, you got a lot of problems. A lot of regulations for people who have left their political parties of recent. Some of the folks are declared so early. The thing when you're doing, you know, mobilization has started for 2029. You know, people that won't be ready to the center. You know, they have started to build cells in communities.
They are building it currently.
Right now. No. People, t-shirts, caps, and other things being printed. People moving into all the development going on. They're selling themselves now.
So it's not about us finding the solution of like what problem, but everybody for 2029. So how will we solve the problem?
Some people who are ministers in government, the constitution strictly with 2029.
Yeah.
Things that they are doing, they are not even looking at what is before them. The duty or the kind of references that they should perform, what guide them, they are looking at 2029. So many people today, they no longer are so at the same weekend. The men are going to their village. They go in the country, they have district. The person there making the lawmaker that control that district confused. The lawmaker they now they're running back home.
And the president said to them, if you know they have a vested interest in contesting 2029, just resign.
Yeah.
Just resign. Because you'll be of no help to us.
And once we continue with the trend, the thing that will happen at the end of the day, people will steal, we will have unfulfilled promises, corruption will be high, frustration will be high, because the expectation will grow and the people will fall and die. You can just imagine. Don't forget that today is the groundbreaking ceremony for the OIA bridge. The Ministry of Public Works already issued the issue of a lot of traffic regulations because we got diploma and other folks that will be there. in Congo time. So those who supposed to implement, because our China aid trying to help us in that process. So those who supposed to concentrate, because you start taking the post-cement steel, bro, and be carrying it to one district because you want to contest, you say you've been in school for the children, you've been in one palaver hall for the young people there, you undermine the thing.
Don't even doubt that, Ambassador, because you will want to support your interest. At the end result, the people's interest will be placed secondary. So the time you have to spend in offices or the monies you have to allocate for project development into your institutions, those monies, some of them will be diverted. You see that? People are started building cells right now in communities. They have a we didn't read the campaign time yet, election period. Yeah. When you're in a position, you see the deception in the whole thing. You are in a position heading a department or a deputy minister or minister.
It's just simple. It tells you that that place is a place that almost like money on the floor. That's how when you look at it.
And you are trying to put a they come around saying, well, that's what I see. When I come there, when I take the position, you see a lot of things happening. So right now, nothing will happen here. We're here to collect the money and we'll prepare for our own time. So it's no longer about helping this country develop. It's about time. Time. My time. So everybody fighting for that time. So while you are staying in a position, like we were saying, these are supporting people in churches. You there, you're assisting pastor with the pastor, but you want to hire your own church.
Yeah. You want to take instruction.
Yeah.
You say the pastor they want to do everything, so you start looking for members to take with you.
Instead of people encouraging people to be in the service to promote the worship services in the churches, you be building your own self also. I said, what happened? Thursday, what happened from a prayer meeting, we meet it to my hall here or meet it to the place here. You go low, once you start getting the momentum on it, the next day, boop, you break away. So in the government, you start building yourself because you know that you're going to be represented. So you not support any initiative like lawmaker in the district because you have an intention. You see, you don't want you will hold certain project because you know that technical know-how you want to carry it to your side. You don't want to say no. If you spend everything now or put all the ideas now, tomorrow when you become lawmaker or you become senator or become a minister or president tomorrow, who idea your brain now when you finish spending all your idea now? So it's just deceptive. You see, it's just deceptive. Because you are not going to do nothing to the district. Yeah. You want to be in your name, not in the people's name or to support the lawmaker that's there. Because if you bring your idea up, he will take the glory. Tomorrow when you come, no idea for you now. So you keep your idea. So you delay the progress of the country to wait for your time. The day you are in a position, you want to be manifested.
But that's why you see today, a lot of good dreams have died.
Sure.
Because the mentality have not changed. There are folks with few cash who have built that concept and believe that once they establish something, it should be built wholly and solely just around it.
Yeah.
So you know that you see a lot of institutions do not grow. But those who are probably heading it will grow.
Yeah.
You see one party, the man the party chairman, but the man who established the party, the political party, he's the man who got all of the finances. Then the party chairman is there, the vice chair, youth chair, the women, and then you will go to recruit. You will notice that the party don't have an account. The political leader is the man who has an account. The political leader probably will say he opened an account on behalf of the party. But before you take fast over there, he got to pay you the note. The people not paying due, but they expect the party to run, they expect the party to be more successful. Look, there are a lot of great people who should have been president in this country, but party they established. The vision was always good, but they had a lot of people who were with empty pockets, and no a political leader who established a party, they were poor vision bearer. They were poor, brain child. You don't see party encouraging people to pay dues. Then one man can stand when he said he died this. You get paid due. What makes you a member of a party? How do the party operate? You know why people pay dues? You know why people pay tithes and offering to the churches? You know why people pay the dues of the United Nations and ask for money from philanthropics, humanitarian organizations when there are crises? You know why football is governed by FIFA? You know why that organization is so rich to the extent clubs will pay investment into football? You see CAF, see LFA. These institutions are surviving because of the contribution for institutions that are part and parcel of the structure. As rich as Donald Trump is, he does not control the Republican Party. That when election came, the people had rallied from states, from other places, money was raised, they know exactly how much money that was spent, how much money was raised, how much money was spent on the campaign. The Democrats see. But not that girl.
Everybody want to keep the idea when they did go in a position.
Now one party will be willing to say, this is what we spend during our campaign, people, even though we did not win, but this is what we spend. They ever say, oh, the political leader go America, the man going to lobby. Where he go get money from, nobody can
know. Nobody won't know.
Whether he's in deal with somebody that will, just in case he wins, that's how Joseph Parson with China man behind him now. He won't be president. Or he wants to be this one. But he got somebody with him. We didn't know what kind of deal they in. At the end of the day, tomorrow we start to cry. We see at the sign, but we look at these things. The people who are there, nobody wants to ask the question, but tomorrow you hear them say, when something busts up, you hear them say, I see. We used to be telling that. Every day I used to say something about, they would never say it before.
The entire country, the Brazil, cannot go out to lobby and get materials or items. But one man can go out and get it easily. You see? So it's so ironic to think how really it is.
Yeah.
The ministry, it's impossible that the ministry go out in the name of the ministry and the people like Brazil to the ministry, this thing has come to this country. But one man can go outside and bring
it. Go far. Look at Nipa.
Yeah.
Just imagine an institution where people pay money, training people. You get support. So now the government, other partners helping you to do maybe one or two things. You go to NTA, you start renting, you go rent bus from NTA to carry your employees, to be carrying your employees. There are small bus that can carry everybody. But the head, your car is tight. You hire a driver. You tell the driver to your house to go drive for your family. But your driver comes and put it more in and you start signing. You want institution. Is it that what Liberian people want to do to this country?
Yo, Liberians, the policy and ideology political leaders bring to the table in Barcelona will keep us a long way, far from success. Far.
Look at the thing what we do to this country.
Far from success.
Everybody running to the other party because they say they make our money. You there?
So the man will just get money, they can't waste it for nothing. Then tomorrow when the man gets into position and starts to marginalize people, things start happening all the way around, they start to complain.
But that's why you see most of the time the people can cry.
Yeah.
The other person yanking from America. Because you just there, you even know you don't pay a dime. You get a loan here today, yeah? Now you see sometimes when certain government comes to power, you see people coming from abroad, they get another position, Some of you have been complaining, say you're in the swamp, you're walking.
Yeah, we were walking in the blue water.
The people don't count those things. Most of the time, they will not count those things. All those sacrifices, they count the financial support. Most of the folks in this country. You got people in the United Party today that are crying. That the president giving jobs to other people. Don't you even know what kind of contribution the people are having behind the scene? People cry when the former president George behind the scene. You don't even know what the people give. Somebody else started crying. And tomorrow you'll say cry. You sit down and talk. Let know Let's pay our party dues. Money, how much we supposed to pay? So we say we're having a nationwide tour. How much are we taking from the account?
When we decide to appoint a person to position a party, he's not going there because he's a financier. He's not going there because he's spending the highest money.
Yeah.
He's going there because we saw the need and we sent him there.
The party should be in a position, the executive committee, the higher decision maker, to summon whoever in the party for any other investigation. And they need be punished. But who else to look at certain people in the country, what the political party says, executive committee, someone, the political leader, who can try that so easily? Who? You saw that with the late Senator Prince Johnson in first political party he had. When the men wanted to get hard down, they said they want to suspend, they want to say, okay, you left it in the hand. From another one. I hear somebody in that moment, they couldn't manage it because he no financial support. They ran with him, they ran behind him. Today you don't hear about that party.
Because he has suffered for nothing.
Do we need political parties?
And there are still no ones to be formed.
More to come. You know how many senators ran up planning to join to establish their own party with everything small.
So what do you think we'll get? Because they will wait until the time they come to the position before they want to bring their trump card, their dream for the country. So all they want to do now is a waste for you. They will delay you.
Political parties, they're establishing themselves. People, they say they're recruiting people. They don't even know who all they're recruiting. Somebody go, they even care, they only want to see the number. You are not even concerned to ask the people if you're a member of other political party, you need to resign before joining the party. You don't even know the election laws, the validation, all of these things. Some of you don't even know. You have to go to the other side and write your name. You jump on the side and write your name because people can keep documenting so easily. Because some of you by this time you'll be behind bars. When you talk here, political parties should have an account that the people can question. But yeah, when he says they stole money, that one party leader who had the money and he started giving somebody the wholesale before they can hide the pocket to money person, ran away or the person took something from them. You like hear the person went into the party's account and took the money from them. They all run around here and say, you'll get political parties. Going around saying, that this, I defending this. What's your contribution to the party? You can't just stand and say you're going to defend the party in your mouth. Show your membership paying dues. Show your identity. You don't even know how the party functions. The day-to-day operation of the party, you don't know where the finances come from. Whether that's somebody in member of Boko Haram that's supporting the party that you say you don't care. Whether that's somebody with a Houthi rebel in there, you don't care.
Even the ones that are becoming to establish themselves, ambassador, the day they go to the United States or other parts of the world, most activity of the party cease.
But when the people
they come back, active activity.
But when the people leaving, they tell you we're going to use all the nobody concerned or cares to know who are
the supporting those.
Why are people using you to make business out of you?
Jihadists outside, everybody know.
Yeah. Why are people using you to make business out of you? You don't know. Because now one of these days, when the state security have gathered sufficient evidence, why you say you're having program, they see you as a terrorist group, they will ransack every one of you. Then you say the people cracking down. Common sense, you can leave it. No big talk, politics. They'll sit there and be creative, they'll sit there and represent and shoot on nice. It's a problem for you people. You can't believe.
When you put that news on your neck tomorrow and you say, oh, the person I'm good.
Yes, I thought I knew it. But man, they won. He just go back 15 pickups. He got 30 motorbikes. You know, officer. So okay, he started running away. You in party, you can question the party source of income. You can't. You can't. Emmanuel Bab tells me, it's just a typical example to the CDC. People were in a party and say they are this, by this time they should be questioning the party to tell them why, what? Because if you were paying your dues
2 decades or so,
you should be questioning the party. Even that law, you should have questioned the party that we pay our money. Why is it that we have not been able to build our own headquarters? Even the 1 billion rally that was intended to build party headquarters, nobody could answer the question. That they feel they when they talk yesterday, let's do the truth talk, they have seen now, you're making money where they put you, let the people to go pay the money in the name that you're coming to do something. No accountability. Sometimes back, I think before the election, I think, you know, the party again, they said they go do paying due or some rally down or Broad Street there before that accident took place, and all of these things. What's the account? What's the account? Strong political party with financial backing around the world are still having rally from state to state. The people want to be part and parcel of it. They don't just want to hang around. While the party get money in their account, and the party, they having press conferences, the party going to court. You don't even know how much money the party spent in the court matter over the years. Those are some of the questions you should be asking. How much money? Did our legal team volunteer all of the services over the years? The Unity Party, when you were in the struggle back then too, when it started, you were in power before you left. You started to struggle with the other place, People say, can tell how much money you spent in the liquidation process.
Mm-hmm.
But you want somebody to give account in the community, but one man can get hard. I'm able to follow you. You want to be a community chairman to get account. Yeah. Say how much men like that? When making home, say $50. Okay, I can see. Then yeah, the young person the one financial report, then yeah, all the big words, comprehensive financial report.
Yeah.
How many bags are I mean, water. But the big institution, you can pay $5. You want people to give you a account for donation. People should give account for somebody give voluntarily with all your contribution in it. But they might account to you. But you in an institution that can account to you because you give it 5 cents, but they give you something free. Say, "More can answer to you now."
This country, huh?
Oh no, you know. They want to make like politics is so happy like to the extent that we just form a party.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the other party when it got established, that how the other place got developed. The other party when it got established, that how the other place got developed. Or the other men who established the party that they can't take it from. Go and see what I men doing there. The only thing here is, you know, you go there, you don't get that. So they got money saying now for a ruling party once you get there.
We're not even seeing the togetherness of Liberians.
Yeah.
The ones that said they are level-headed folks, we don't even see that.
1 minute while they in opposition, they are united. Soon as they election tomorrow, they all the secret that they kept, they start bringing it up. Yeah. You will know that somebody can kill, you will know that somebody that wrote, but yesterday, they were all together. We saw it with the CPP.
To see the coordination, the level-headed Liberians, say we are the leaders today, let's come together and put our ideas together. No, everybody will go be single-headed into the establishment.
Okay, folks, we'll go to the lines, but in the meantime, between time, don't forget to play the Cool Cats Radio Entertainment giveaway so we can give something up before we leave the program this morning. All you need to dial is just $100 Liberian or 70 cents US. You just dial *799 *11 hash. $100 Liberian on your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile account for 70 cents. You want to pay 2 times, 3 times, just put in the number 3. or you use the short code *799# the option 11 there. You go there and tell thank you later because we'll call at least before we leave.
You win something for yourself.
Win something at 4,000. You know. Good morning.
Good morning to my two energetic ambassadors.
Good morning, sir.
So, Bruce and Mr. and Pastor Moses calling you from around the world this morning. Well, thank you for the discussion. You know, I listened to the former president yesterday debunking those lies, the fallacies. But my biggest question came this way. After all the information came trending on the social media, the CDC was not able to come out to debunk those false allegations because it was an allegation. We don't know where it is.
Maybe some people are celebrating it and doing it as true.
The former president about doing what days is you get 10,000.
To Accra last night and Uncle Sam talking on the phone. So why is it that you guys saw the information you're unable to come and debunk? They said we couldn't debunk it because the municipality people go wrong with it, this and that. But the information came up, a lot of people wrong with it.
But then the ones there, they know they're not even brave to go to her to go ask her for support.
You see, it may be the making of the opposition, it may be the making of the ruling. We don't know.
Or she herself would just be telling us something because before the war, the MPP, that then she gave 10,000. The later on, when you are the one who said it to us, at the end of the day, they say, yeah, for humanitarian cause. That humanitarian operation is the poor.
Now 15,000 beyond.
Now 15,000 beyond, but she has kept her knee on it. Wait. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Art.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Fufi, go ahead.
My name is Kofi Kamara calling from Dupont.
Let's get our budget. We're not getting one call.
My attention has been drawn to former President Ellen Johnson's statement yesterday regarding the alleged statement from the social media that she got conversation for CDC. And she came out strongly to say indeed she had no conversation with the division or the CDC for any assistance to them from her. But I strongly believe, Madam Tali, from the 1990s, her business from the Côte d'Ivoire to Kuto, that led the 250,000 deaths in this country today with same question to see where we can find justice. What the work camp put is to be established. I strongly believe that Ellen Johnson Stanley don't really want for anything else to be attached to already or confession from the TRC training for foot trial in the future. So I think she's not wrong to say what she said. I just believe that she don't want anything else because you got the lack of the Robert Stanley. These are people that are supposed to be taking trial in this country when it comes to economic crime court. So, I mean, Ellen is still, long.
The one said, Ellen to give it to the people. She said, I wish that my grand people would just go to work. They are so bored with listening that they can't work. And all they do is to create problems with people, create tension in the country, trying to devour people when we are trying to promote reconciliation. Good morning.
Yes, how are you, Wiki? This is Frank calling from Tifugu.
Frank, you're welcome.
Yeah, Wiki, on the social media, I got some friends. But the friends, they are the opposition, like us, and they was trading it on the news. That you see, our man give us something, we're going to build. But now when it backfires, then you want to shift it on the other side. So this is what happened because the way Chimamanda, Eddie is my mother, and we must be friends to issues. Why people said that she was supporting CDC, or said later they found during 2017, he said was a young people time to leave, and they saw her in Bangkok while breaking down, bringing ceremony of land.
But you also clarify again when she said she was invited to the program, she was not a political officer. That's what she said. She went to whoever attended the program was not her concern.
Okay, so we thank God for the way she came out strongly, and I like that thing what she said. They're not even
So he said to come to me to ask for it.
No, that's that one. Can you use that word? You see, Matthew, this is it. Some of you that high level deception, even if you support the party, you putting on some of the lights. You will make some of the people believe that they will give it and their party official ate it.
Yeah. So they should not know the truth. The truth behind the entire process. Don't go here.
Yeah. They remove all the speaker that money was and everything and calling. Make it anything. How do you say that? Yeah.
They get it.
What do you actually got?
We get no report that not eating.
1 year they will not use for original call.
Yeah, money, penny, where account in government now. So.
Yeah. Oh yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Jojo.
Yeah. Thank you again for the second topic.
Mm-hmm. How you there? Oh no, she's gone call, but let's talk to this couple. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bide and Mr. Ross.
Mr. Nelson, good morning to you.
Thank you very much. Look, I know there will be total change in this country here. Because there are two political parties that still be a unique party. They are doing more harm than good to all the country.
People are say they landlords for the country here.
So, all of these things people are saying, look, they're like the late Thomas son, they keep on trying. One day, your luck will shine. So we'll just keep praying because they're too poor to go. But let me tell you something, there will be a disaster 2029. Those people who think that they will come back, those two political parties, there will be change. I can promise you. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah. Two good boys, guys say, look, they're later. We're releasing or raising for them.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Took the party out of power, the party broke. The party in power, the party got small money. How now? How? You go other countries, you read on other countries, you see political party out of power, you see the investment.
Yeah.
You see them doing something for the people to see that, look, one more, I'm not there, but I can do this one. Then when I get there, you can spend more.
Sure. But not like bro. It's a complete different case with this country.
No. You only get there and show what we're capable of doing, most of us. But we never show what we're capable.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
You're
welcome.
The two parties, they did a level near the property now. When they get put at the police, they can run there always they always say, CMC coming. We change our 1 hour to now. We'll go to different place. Hotel, the one.
TMC, you start paying due to because don't say, oh, your party man get money. You gotta hide and start. Good morning. When the man starts seizing a car on Sunday, happy. Good morning, go ahead.
When they say something against us, they come to say, no, and I say, you must be careful and analyze what is saying, allegations. So whatever the case may be, Cool FM, you guys are doing well. We listen to you every day, you're doing the fight, and we ask you accordingly, we make our info. So just continue your good work.
Thank you. Let's talk to other colors. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Brooks and Mr. Barr. How are you doing this morning?
Well, yeah.
Mr. Barr, you said it all this morning. Our political landscape in Nigeria is very, very, very elegant. And many of us in Nigeria, we don't say you to political parties. I know what is question.
Yeah.
So the same way it's not a tax, people don't get tax.
Yeah, they get paid tax, but they say they post TV. Why you post someone that somebody's too?
Yeah, so now something I want to verify more of, because so when you say right now or like politicians, I mean all countries people may see your effort first before you get in. When you get in, you move. But in a sense, it was pretend to all that it was good.
The first thing I want in the middle doing for you that credit, just know that soon as they pay themselves, they go withdraw. That deposit. I mean, that deposit. Anything you see somebody do in a burn now, the political leaders, most of them, just know that the deposit to withdraw the next time. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for the golden opportunity. I'm more GE. As one of my brothers earlier stated, the statement from Sally should not be trusted with nations, but that's all right. So,
and as you say, she did not say it, she did not give anything, so tomorrow we'll hold it one as she said, well, say the board man will tell us, but you deny earlier on that you gave a reason, but as it stands, she said she's not.
And we accept it. So people are living around within that. Those are talking about party headquarters here and there. It's alright. Even you are in the street as a journalist to contribute to the direction of any political party headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on the political party. Then imagine a way they're trying to establish a political party. It will be a party that will overshine all the political parties in Nigeria positively because of the ideology I'm coming with. So you are working on board, at least our board all together to doing the direction of our political party, everyone discussing, because the political party will not be for us, but for Liberians. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, information folks, and the historic ground.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes to political issues with the president party, who saw you information for historic ground? We the citizens always be fighting for party. We the people. We put the government behind our people. But when the next people they platform, when I get the party headquarters, the borough party headquarters there, we put the gas. Oh, I was saying, hey, we're young. But when we see our back, openly and put it home, then we start to talk to one or two of us. Amen. Oh. What gives you out that question when you want to come home? Or you sit there with random people that don't want to okay, oh yeah. And then you read the song, yeah, well, you know, they're going to say, that's not what you say. They're going to ask for the come home.
Okay, thank you. Let's start to this call. Good morning.
Now,
yeah, go ahead.
I think the third follow-up who said that the woman your full on ground that was a very living land. Well, we just pray God for the purpose of this country.
Good morning.
Good morning to the lovely country of Liberia.
You're welcome.
This is Victor Grachie. Thank you for the show. For this morning, I just want to discuss over Manaseli. Manaseli is noted for all those movies. I think you can remember she gets 10,000 to support the war in Nigeria. There shouldn't be strange to us. She contributed to the setback of this country. Under my government, she received $8 billion, which are the infrastructure she can show today. So we can cover her. Thank you for the show.
Okay. Thank you for being there as well. Shortly, we'll go home on this edition of the Morning Wrap. I would like to say many thanks to all of you who joined us on this edition. And it's very fascinating. Thank you for being there. Join us on tomorrow morning. The main edition, we're going to be back here with something very spectacular to talk about. Very interesting. But yeah. It's a wonderful time on Wikipro.
And I'm Nathaniel Val. Let me say happy pre-birthday to Mother Eunice D-Line. Tomorrow, your birthday. Celebrate another year. Happy birthday to you. I'm Nathaniel. Till tomorrow for Pleasant.
And many thanks to the man Sakana who sat behind the camera and produced all of the videos.
You're in the United States and come here to work, for a government. I'll be paying her $7,000. The university was clear that every job here on the university campus is on the business service. My mother took the job. When she took the job, she now entered a cohudi with the chairman of the board of trustees from the university. influencing on Senator Batikwa to increase her salary from 7,000 to 15,000. There is the reason her salary is going twofold. She takes $7,720 from the Ministry of Finance. She takes $7,200 from the University Consolidated Account. My point salary.
So somebody goes on it. This is the block. The blood stain. You see glass bottle. You can see glass bottle. You see here. So this place was vandalized. This place was vandalized.